Good morning, everybody out there in YouTube who's watching. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing much better than I have been. I should have done this video I think I planned on doing this video like 2 or 3 days ago, but your boy got sick bad. I think I had the flu. I got tested for coronavirus, negative. Pretty sure I had the flu. So this is like 2 days in the making, 3 days in the making. But yeah, glad I feel better. Hope everybody else feels good too. Get y'all some early morning, well, midday for everybody else, tie locks. So yeah, we're gonna go down my pull list, books that I read, where I ranked them, just to give myself a vlog of what I've read because I read so much. So start with the last book, Transformers 34. I love the cover. It's the B cover, but I had to read it twice. There is so much dialogue in this Transformers book, and it's kind of irritating me that everybody calls each other by their first, by their name every time they acknowledge them during a conversation. Could you imagine if we did that in real life? Like if we were saying people's names every single time we talked to them, we just didn't look at them and they were acknowledged. But yeah, it was. There's a whole bunch of when you start getting into not just time travel, but parallel universes and stuff like that, it starts getting kind of, it's gimmicky by this point. Don't mess with time, don't mess with, just worry about it. But the story's not bad. Was it one of them went into a coma, ended up going into a parallel universe where things were different. The Autobots were almost dead and gone. Everything was horrible. And then back in the real world, there's some stuff going on with Bumblebee. Yeah, there wasn't even. I don't even think there was any fighting in this issue. It was just all dialogue, and it's Transformers, man. There's got to be some laser guns shooting and robot fighting. I mean, it just didn't do it for me this week. The art was great. I like the art. I couldn't fault the art one bit. Next is Deadpool #2 was just the black, white, and blood. It's the A cover. The most of the stories were okay, but my favorite was the one at the end with Daniel Warren Johnson writing and doing the story. Dude's incredible. He's firing on all cylinders right now. If you need to really get that Beta Ray Bill in trade, what did I just do? And in trade when it comes out, or go buy the single issues. They shouldn't be that hard to find. That stuff is gold. This was pretty good. I like the stories in it. I'd be happier if it was a continuous, The Chase. It was like a 4-story, 4-book arc. It was one story. It wasn't just a whole bunch of little stuff jammed in there. But it was good. It was fun. The last story completely makes the whole book. He does the whole writer is talking to the character thing, and Deadpool's just being himself, and he does really true to the character. It's great. I recommend it. It's a fun little thing. Kazar, Lord of the Savage Land. I've been trying all the Brutal books, all the hack and slash. Kind of wanting to jump on Turok, do some old Turok, get Turok from the get-go. Kind of seeing where that wants to go. This issue was all right. The whole reason I wanted to read this was, one with nature and stuff like that. But now he's got some kind of, it's biological. It's made of wood and stuff like that. It's organic is what I'm looking for. But it's organic, but it's like some kind of armor that grows up. So now he's got armor. I don't really think that's what I was looking for in this story, but we'll see. I mean, it's 4 issues, I think, is it? Something like that. It's a little 4-issue arc. If I don't like it, then I just won't pick up the next. I don't know. Is old Kazar worth looking into? I really haven't seen a whole lot of people talk about Kazar, but I'm into that whole kind of Tarzan kind of you know, live in the jungle kind of thing, survival thing. I like outdoorsy things. You'll see that it's coming a lot in my pull the next few like months. Conan 300 or number 25. So if you take the Marvel series Conan's, one was 75 and one was like distance, like, you know, I don't know. So equals up to 300. I don't care. Story was all right. I think this is the end of this like Conan thing because I think they're going to stop doing Conan, and then in December Jason Aaron's writing King Conan. So of course Tylock's thing, I get like 2 issues and then it's over. It was all right. It was a pretty good setup. Art wasn't bad. Wasn't spectacular either, even though it says it right there on the cover. That's false advertising. It wasn't spectacular. There's a whole bunch of stories in here. Larry Hama, I think, wrote a story in here. Dan Slott wrote a story in here. So there's one that's a bomb. But it wasn't bad. Yeah. Ladies, there's your little himbo moment. You ooh and ah. Lick your lips. I don't know who the chick is. I have no clue who that chick is, but apparently it's somebody who he cares for greatly. It was all right. It was a Conan book. I guess I'll jump on King Conan and see how Jason Aaron writes that. Next is Red Sonja number 1. I don't know why we renumbered this. We should have just kept going. This is the cosplay cover. Who does it? Who is the cosplayer? I followed her on Instagram after I picked this cover out. She has them for sale on her website, autographed, by the way. So if you want a signed one, hit her up. I think it comes with a COA. So I would definitely recommend it. I'm thinking about doing it anyway. What's her name? It's like, I'm never gonna be able to find it, but we'll try. I'll try to give her some free press. I'm never gonna be able to find it. I think they did a little piece with her on this site, on this Instagram group. Well, I'm not gonna be able to find it now. But yeah, she's a cosplayer. She actually does this cosplay. Like she took a whole photo shoot, I think, with it. She has an Instagram. I just can't find it. She's selling these signed. So if you want to sign one of these, as far as the story goes, wasn't bad. It's kind of building up, I guess, like the story. So it's set. I mean, it's the first issue of an arc of a whole series. So it's just setting up. Red Sonja gets to a village. Has been ransacked by bandits. Typical Red Sonja. She fucks the bandits up. She finds a girl that's still alive during the raid, and yeah, she like takes the girl, like I guess, with her to like drop her off in a city or something like that, and she's attacked again. The girl ends up saving her. Done and over with. Boom, boom. It's all right. The art was okay. It's just not. I don't know. It just kind of but it's setting up for another story. I guess there's something to this. The girl keeps calling her mom, even though she tells her not to, and then she's not her mom. It's like a whole mental thing. So we'll see where this goes. This is all right. I'm not hating it. Sinister War number 4. This could have been in my Spidey book, and there just not been. It could have been Sinister War part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it is. Long arc. I don't care. They could have done it, but I mean, it's Spider-Man getting wrecked for like 4 issues. I think this is the last issue of it. So I think 4. It's 4 and then done. I don't think there's a 5th one. No, 5 is the Magneto thing. Yeah, it's great artwork, and it's just Spidey getting wrecked. 4 issues of him just getting demolished. I don't know what the deal is. I know we've done seen it now to where they're talking about replacing people so much and killing people off. They're never going to do it. It's Marvel. Even if you do die, no one takes it seriously. You'll be back. Wolverine's back. Like everybody's back. Carol Danvers is back. I mean, everybody's back. Nobody stays dead. Doctor Strange is not going to stay dead. Superman didn't die. I mean, it's just at this point, it's just like whatever. If they actually killed somebody and kept them dead, then I would be shocked and dismayed. C-list Eman, what's up? Just harping on books that I read for the past 2 weeks. Let's see, where are we at here? What we got next? Spawn 321. Got the C cover, the Matina variant, or whatever. It was really good. Spawn kicked everybody out of the hideout. He said, I can't look, everybody's trying to kill me and I can't keep up with all this shit that's going on. I'm just sick of it. Everybody out. And they're like, for real? And he's like, yup, get out. And they were like, well, what if they come for us? Then you deal with it. But I need this place to be, impenetrable. And I can't keep doing that if everybody keeps coming after y'all. So like, so y'all got to get out. And he was just like, I'm done. Like, so he kicked everybody out of the hideout. What's his name? Matt, the tech dude, computer dude. Always has to be a computer dude. It's 90s. Yeah, there's been a lot of minis are ending up right now, and a lot of them are about to start up. I promise you that. Like my pool over the next few months is going to show you that. So yeah, it was a pretty good issue. It was a nice Spawn issue. I've been enjoying all the Spawn stuff. King Spawn was good. I'm still gonna stay in on it. Definitely getting Gunslinger. Can't wait for it. The regular stuff is just chugging for a guy who got no credit being a writer. Everybody's like, he's a horrible writer. He's a great artist. I mean, he can still string them together. Like, I mean, he just goes for it. Like, there is no. He's just like, this is what the story is gonna be, and this is what we're gonna do. What if people don't like it? I don't care. That's what the story is going to be. Like, I mean, I just put it out there, and if they don't like it, they don't like it. He's hit or miss. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's now artwork wise. I mean, but yeah, that's why I love Spawn. He always showcased the best artists. You got to think everybody who's been an artist on Spawn, they're either like freelance cover artists only now, or they go on, or they've done great things. There are people from like Alan Moore wrote on this for a little bit. Everybody's done pencils on this. I think Eric Larson, I know, has done stuff. Will Portacia. I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Jim Lee did one of these. I think he did one issue or something like that. It's just great. Let's see. How many do I got left? Okay, we're getting there. Next is Static #3, season 1. This is slowly creeping up. This is a mini series. It's halfway through. I think it goes to 6. Season 1, I'm assuming they're going to be season 2. I'm assuming what they're going to do is what everybody's doing nowadays. They throw out a mini. If people buy it, eat it up, and they really want it, they'll come back next year with a full run. I'm enjoying this. I'm loving the interaction between him and his friends and his family, tying his life together. Not huge on the powers. I do like that he is figuring out things. Like, he has to figure out how to do these things. It's not just like he's inherently knows how to do everything, and he's going to screw up. I can't wait till there's like a big screw up. It's probably going to be at the end of this season, and it's going to cost him something dearly, and then he'll learn from that, and then that's the way these things usually go. I mean, this is literally a Spider-Man clone as far as the storyline is going, the way they're building the character up and everything. But yeah, I'm actually starting to grow on the little electric powers thing. I'm really starting to kind of like it because of the way he's using it. Like, he's using it as force fields. He's using it to move things. He uses it like not just to attack. There's a whole lot of defense to it. I'm actually really, really enjoying Static. It's starting to become one of my creep up my list really fast. I would definitely suggest getting it's halfway through now, so either pick up back issues if you really want to, or get it in trade when it comes out. But I would suggest it. Amazing Spider-Man 73. It's Spider-Man. The art was good. The story kind of has me scratching my head because I don't know. I just so is it the person who it is, or is it the other person who it is? It's like three people. Well, no, it's definitely two people. So is it which one is it? Like, give me, because the first one doesn't make any sense to me unless I miss. I mean, I am 70-something issues in. I have no clue what they've screwed with up to this point. I probably need to buy some back issues for real, y'all. But I'm not working on Spidey this year. I'll do that next year. Those back issues will still be there. But I'm just really confused. I can't wait till whatever this is going on ends, and then they start something new, because I mean, yeah, it's Spider-Man getting obliterated for. It's been 4 issues, so there's 4 issues of that. So yeah, there's like 8 issues of Spidey just getting wrecked. All right, so who is it? How we're going to end this so we can go to the next arc, so we can get some new people on this book. I just don't like Nick Spencer. Like, ever since the whole Hell Hydra thing, I just like so lazy. I don't know, maybe going into it, that's why I'm harping on it so bad. Daredevil number 34. This is ending, I think, in one more issue. I know Chip Zdarsky's run. I don't know if the book's stopping and then they're going to take a break and then something else is going to happen. I have no clue. I'm at the very tail end of this. Should have jumped on it sooner, but what are you going to do? If that's the case, then I'll just start buying back issues of Daredevil and just start doing that, because completionist. It was good, though. The artwork was great. I'm definitely compelled to read the next one. There's something going on with her. Okay, so Matt's went to jail. So during Matt going to jail, Elektra has become Daredevil. Her and her costume looks great. I'm kind of interested. I don't know. It just made me interested to see what's going to happen next. So that's a good quality of having a writer, where this issue is the first issue I picked up, and boom, there it goes. I'm like hooked, enough to get the next issue, and then we'll see where it goes from there. I hope it keeps going, because, I mean, I just now was like, hey, I'm going to get on Daredevil and see if I really like it, and then I'm going to start getting all the back issues, and then it's ending. So I'm just going to have to start getting back issues. I guess I'll read the Chip Zdarsky run, and if I really like it, I'll just start getting a whole bunch of it, because that's the way that works. So now we're to my top 3. Number 3, Swamp Thing, Ram V. Loving the writing in this book. I love the art in this book. Was it Mike Perkins, I think it is. It's really, really good. Art is incredible. Look at that cover with the green and the pink and the red. That is just insane how good that is. That reminds me of old school Swamp Thing right there. That is, like, Bernie Wrightson would be proud. I don't know if my camera's doing it justice, but let's see. Mike Perkins, I think it is. I think so. Let's see. Yeah, I love this art. This book is so incredible. This is the way a Swamp Thing book should look. That is just phenomenal. There it is. Mike Perkins. And then Mike Spicer is the colorist. Everybody who's writing on this book is just killing it. Let's see if I can find you a big old splash page. There's got to be one. You have to do one when the art's this good. The greens are incredible. We'll go with this one. This is how it ended. This is not giving anything away. It's a fight that was going to happen. It's just not. It's just now starting anyway. Yeah, that is just incredible. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. I'm loving the story. I love Swamp Thing anyway, and I'm loving the art on this book. The artists are absolutely phenomenal. The colorist is amazing. Once again, I would definitely this is 7 out of 10, so it's about to end. So I would definitely pick this up in trade when it comes out if I was you. If you're one of those people who does just singles, I would definitely pick up this miniseries, get the last 3, and go back and buy all the other stuff. Number 2, who's number 1? Oh, okay. Number 2 is Avengers 48, and that is no big shock to anybody either. I've been loving some Avengers. The Avenger books are killing it right now. The stories are so good. Jason Aaron's firing on all cylinders. It's great. Action, fighting. First cover appearance of Red She-Hulk, so if you want to put a key with it, there you go. Last issue was her first full appearance. There was no cameo. Just blam, and she's there. As we were talking about on Spine Ticks, this is Snoo She-Hulk. So yeah, it's great. I love it. I'm loving the writing, the way they started up this arc. The art in it's phenomenal. I love it. I think, yeah, he does the he does the cover. So Javier Garron. I just love that. The way, colorist on this is amazing too. I would definitely suggest picking up some Avengers. Avengers is killing it right now. If you want to jump on something that's going to be running for looks like a little while, because SpiderMan they're not numbering over again. This are not numbering over again, even though it's up to a big milestone. It started a new arc. I think they're going to keep things pretty much going now. They see people are really, really getting tired of it. So yeah, Winter Guard captured She-Hulk. Made a Red She-Hulk, did it as a weapon experiment thing, then they let her go. They don't have any control over what she's doing. She's doing whatever she wants to do. So I think that kind of backfired. I think they were expecting to have control over her. I don't know why they thought that, but apparently I didn't read the back issues of the Hulk, how that doesn't work. So yeah, we'll see. She's taking off, and now everybody's got to go after her. Good luck. You're going to need it, because we've seen what happened with Bruce. I don't know. Artwork's phenomenal. Story's great. I would definitely suggest for anybody to put that on their pull. If they've got room, you want a good superhero group book, there you go. Last, and definitely not least, my number 1 pick for the last 2 weeks. It's Geiger number 6. It's the B cover. I love the crap out of this book. I am so sad this is ending. I want to just read this, but apparently he's doing a whole universe thing, the Geigerverse. I'm on board. Next book, definitely pulling it. Next miniseries, I'm assuming, is Junkyard Joe. Gets his first appearances in this issue. This is a extra thick issue. This thing's, you definitely get your money's worth on this one. But I love these have been on each one of them, the old school DC stripe. Yeah, I love the crap out of this series. The artwork's phenomenal. Gary Frank, Brad Anderson on colors, incredible. Jeff Johns writing. I think I don't know who's writing Junkyard Joe. I'm assuming it's the same team. I wouldn't change anything. We'll see. But the story in this is amazing. We've finally get some kind of closure ending with what's going on with this guy and the kids. I guess we'll pick up in the next issue, because in the next series it'll be all about the history of Junkyard Joe. I don't know if they're going to do, they showed us a timeline of all the stuff they're going to put out, so not saying what it is, but what it's going to be about. So you'll get the whole Geigerverse thing down. I don't know if after that once they explain all that, then they're going to do an ongoing. They might not. Who knows? But the way writers are doing now, they could. I mean, just as long as it gets optioned as a show, do a few more seasons after that, and then be done with it. Made their money, looked great, and got out. Who knows? But I'm down. I'm reading it. I love the art. I hope the next miniseries is done by the same team, because I think they have good chemistry together. And this is no shock. This is going to be my favorite book. I love the greens and pinks, like bright ass colors. I love it. Can't get enough of it. That's my list for the past 2 weeks. Also, Atomic Empire did get back in touch with me after I emailed them. Molina cardstock variant 112 Batman is on back order. I will be getting one. It didn't come in on this order because either they listed off some things. Either they were shorted or some books rise damaged and they had to send them back, so they couldn't fulfill everybody's order, or they just ran out of what they sent because they just didn't get sent enough. They didn't put it down that they needed enough. So it was on their end. They said it should be resolved in the next week or two. I'm assuming when books come in this week, that will come in with it. Maybe next week, something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they'll just end up giving me the A cover because they can't get one. Those things look really, really. The Scarecrow, Molina cardstock. Oh my God, it looks so awesome. Can't wait to get it. So that's it for Atomic Empire. The last thing I'll put, it isn't on a top 10 list, but you guys know I got Saga, the trade paperback, volume 1. Well, here's volume 2 because that's how good volume 1 was. Ryan K. Vaughn is a great writer as far as cliffhangers. Now I know why women absolutely love this book, because it's totally Romeo and Juliet. The characters are written very realistic, with realistic dialogue. Even though some of the characters are wild and crazy alien characters, or spectral even. So yeah, great sci-fi book. Hint of Romeo and Juliet / chick flick definitely in here. So it's like a sci-fi chick flick with action. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I got volume 2. I read this. It's read. I'll definitely get volume 3. I'm definitely digging in enough to where I can get where I'm going to get the next one. Is it the greatest art I've ever seen? No. It reminds me of Copperhead, which I did like. Even though Fiona Staples is not the person who worked on Copperhead, but it's got that kind of style to it. It's not bad. It's not incredible. I mean, you got this. That's pretty incredible. But as far as the actual panels go, I don't know. It's not the greatest. It's not the worst either. I'm definitely enjoying it enough to want to get the second one, because reading these things in trade actually takes some investment into it, because you're getting a whole bunch at one time. So if you hate the art, it would suck to read this. But it's not bad. The story's really great. It's got all kinds of different aspects of it's like action adventure / chick flick / sci-fi / there's it checks a whole bunch of boxes, and it does them all very, very well. Yeah, I'm on board. I'll keep getting trade paperbacks till I get disinterested, till I either lose interest or I'm just done with it, and then we'll see where we go from there. But from what everybody else says, I'll definitely be reading all the trades in that. And that's pretty much it. That is all I've got. I've not been looking at the chat at all. Larasa, hello. LCS, hello. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for the past 2 weeks of reading. It was really good. I liked most of my books. So yeah, I've got another week until my next set of books comes in. So I'm not going to be on Spine Takes or anything on Saturday, but I'll probably be watching. And that's pretty much it. I really need to jump on Web of Spider-Man and The Walking Dead and try to finish those 2 runs out, or as much as I can off those runs for the next 2 years. I need to jump on some back issues. We'll see. I might actually take a trip to an LCS sometime in the next month and just throw down a whole bunch of money. We'll see. Hope everybody has a happy new comic book day. There it goes. Well, perfect. Gets all the stuff they want to read, has plenty to read. Read them over again if you run out. Hopefully y'all get stuff that you actually enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, drop it. Don't keep pulling stuff because I want to see and everybody else is getting. Just drop it. If you don't like it, don't pay for it. Everybody have a good day. Try to stay safe. Be kind to one another. Be nice to one each another as you can. I know that's not easy every day, but still, give it a shot. Have a good one.